my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we? My name is Fumidesaluvold. For those of you that are stopping by for the very first time, you are so very welcome indeed. I got this video sent to me about 100 times, I kid you not, via Instagram, via TikTok, YouTube Shorts. You guys sent this to me. And I said, okay, today I'm going to address it. Jessica Oldham, a beautiful black American woman, went to an African braiding store, and it was Mama Gifted Hands. She went to Mama Gifted Hands to get her hair done, and needless to say, it was the most shocking experience of all. You know what? Why don't you go ahead and watch it?
Hey guys, it's story time. So yesterday I stumbled across Mama's Gifted Hands. I reached out to schedule an appointment. They said that I can come the same day, and it was going to be $200 for some medium boho knotless. I jumped on it. So I get there. Hospitality was great. Everything was great. And things quickly changed. When I paid the $200 to them, this happened. I got locked in the building, and I was told that I could not leave, and that the services that I received was actually $250, which, as you saw in the text messages, she said $200. I even showed her, and she agreed that she said $200 and still tried to demand that I pay $30 to $60 more for the human hair that they put in my head that I never asked for. I was threatened, locked in. I tried to leave. I got pushed back in, and my hair was pulled, as you can see here. They pulled out my real hair while doing this. The police was called, and when they showed up, she started saying that I punched her, and I never did. So the police ended up watching the cameras, and at the end of it, the police even told her they assaulted me. I never punched her. I did try to push past her to get out because I was being held against my will, which is illegal.
You can pay $250 for
You didn't say $250.
Okay, I thought you just pay for the hair and leave.
So yeah, things started out great, but they didn't end so well. As you can see, I would not recommend Mama's Gifted Hands in Birmingham. I fell in love with their work that I saw on TikTok, but if it comes with this, I don't even want it. I did leave, and she was still trying to cut the human hair out of my head, but the officer had to tell her repeatedly that she could not touch me, and he stated that he saw the messages, and I paid what we agreed upon. It was nothing that could be done. I looked in the mirror. I loved my hair. And I went in my purse. I grabbed the $200 in cash, and I gave it to the braider. She started speaking in their language, which I don't know what ethnicity they are, but she went over to the owner, which they refer to as Mama, and she gave her the money, and then she hopped up, and she was like, no, this is $200.
Let my hair go.
We cannot leave you because
I'm finna sue you, bro. I'm finna sue you.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot you too.
I said sue.
She told me to just give her $30 and I could leave, or if not, go sit in the chair and we'll cut the hair out. I said, you're not cutting my hair out, and I'm not giving you anything extra. I paid you your $200. I'm leaving. She was like, no, you're not leaving. So she turns and she locks the door. The charges will be pressed, and I am filing a lawsuit.
I am Nigerian. My father is Nigerian, my mother is Gambian, so I am an African. I'm also an American citizen, and I lived in America for 20 years. When this was brought to me, I knew why. Because I'm an African as well as African American, as a matter of fact. And ironically, I have just gotten my hair done. I want to say a little something before I start. I came to America in 1995, which is 30 years ago. And the first people that were unbelievably wonderful to me, nice to me, took me as one of their own, were African American women. You have become my besties, and you are the majority of this YouTube channel. I have always looked to you all as the most amazing women of all, the strongest, absolutely, for sure. Jessica Odom, I am sorry. I am so very sorry that you had this awful experience. I apologize on all of us that are Africans, because this is not us. A good majority of us are good people, and we really love our American sisters. Many years ago, somebody had said on this channel that Africans don't like African Americans. And I was thrown off, sincerely, because I was like, what kind of a ridiculous comment would that be? We're sisters. And I'm so ashamed, because with this story, a lot of other stories have come out of how a lot of Africans have behaved. I am not that. And I know many, many Africans that love our African American brethren. There are good people and there are bad people all over the world. Still no excuse. And I just got my hair done. Just got my hair done. And to see your hair being pulled like that, I can imagine the excruciating pain. I can imagine that you must have been frightened to lock the door and they're screaming and shouting like that. What would they have done next? My only advice that I will give to you are two things. Don't ever go to Mama Gifted Hands again. And the other is that not all breeders are like this. It's not true. When somebody does something awful like this, they all suffer for it. And yet they would never do something as evil as what this woman had done. You were in the right. You had quoted the price, and when you got there, they were hosting you with drinks and whatnot. To my American sisters, I'm sorry. I'm ashamed. I don't have anything to say other than I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I am so sorry that this is how some of our African sisters are behaving. I had no clue. I had no clue. I had no clue. I got my hair braided when I was in California. I used to go to Janice. Janice was my girl, and we used to kiki. She used to come to my house sometimes. She was Black American for the 10 years, almost 11 years. And when I left, I gave her a present on my last day that I was going to see her. And I said, I'm leaving. I had the most wonderful experiences. And I don't know whether it's me or I don't know. I really, really don't know. I feel really bad because I stand 10 toes deep with my Black American brethren. And I've said it on this channel. I always fought for you girls. I always fought even harder because sometimes I could see how Black American women especially were being ill-treated. And I didn't like it. I did not like it because I did not see that happen with the white American women. I only saw it with the Black American women. And because I had an accent, sometimes they'll be like, oh, you know what, you can go, or it doesn't involve you. And I said, yes, it does involve me because no matter what, she's my sister. You don't get to talk to her like that. So that's why I take this very, very, very personally. For Gifted Hands, you are nothing short of a disgrace. And now that you have been arrested, I hope you stay there and I hope you're deported. You're a disgrace. And I am so upset that I was not there in the room when you were grabbing our sister's hair like that. Would you have grabbed this woman's hair if she was white American? You would not have. I have never seen it. It does not make sense to me. You are African. You come to America where you have better opportunities. And you do that to the host. That's the only way I can look at it. I go and visit somebody in their house and then I grab the host's hair. The owner of the house, I grab her hair. That's the only way I can look at it. How dare you The audacity of you. You're a monster. You are a monster, and you are a disgrace to other women that have their small businesses and braid their hair. Because of $50, it doesn't make sense to me. Even if there was a misunderstanding. Even if, because I'm a business owner now. I have my own business. Even if it was a misunderstanding, madam, you owe £50, but you owed the $50, but that's okay. Maybe you can do it next time. If you cannot do it next time, kabish. It will mean that next time when she comes, you make it very, very, very clear. But if you feel that you made it very, very clear, then you don't do her hair again. But to put your hands on her, you are mad. You must be very, very mad. You must have lost your senses. How dare you? Your assistants, they also should be in jail. For the $50, stay there for 50 nights. And then from there, let them deport you where you can never come to the United States again. You're very stupid. What kind of rubbish is that? What kind of rubbish is that? And you see, you are swindlers. It's all fraud because you knew that she did not know. So you went ahead and you put the hair on her head, knowing fully well that she had no idea that she was going to add more to the price. Because you know what? Let us get them indoors. Let them get them through the door first. Once they come through the door, then from there we're going to manipulate them. You have no respect. It's true. You have no respect for your African American sisters. You would never have done that if she was white. You would not even do it to your African sisters. And while we are on that note, because I don't know what part of Africa you're from, you're not Niger. From your accent I could tell you're not Niger. It's rude and bad manners to speak your language in front of other customers that don't share the same understanding, that don't speak the language, that do not understand. It's bad manners. But of course, you don't have any manners. You have no class. You're a disgrace to Africa. You're a disgrace to womanhood. You're a disgrace to the female gender across the board, including cats, dogs, and all other animals. You're a disgrace. That I have to sit here and address this. You're a disgrace. I don't take sides. I'm about right and wrong. That's it. It's wrong if you do A, B, and C. It's right if you do X, Y, Z. It's bad of you. She sent you the text messages. We saw it. You told her $200. You agreed. In the event that you had that she needed extra hair, you could have told her, Madam, we're going to add more hair. You're going to have to pay. Do you mind to pay or no or yes? I think it's monstrous to sit down and I see braiders cutting hair out because they can't afford. Let go and let God. Do you think you're the only one that has been wronged? I've been wronged too. But I always say, you know what, for me, let go and let God. It doesn't matter. Now you know for next time. Those are your customers. On American soil, you must be very mad. Go back to Africa. Go back home and have your market there. Go back where you don't have light. Go back where you don't have water. Go back where your husband is beating you and there's no justice. Go back to that and see how you like that. You've forgotten yourself. How dare you put your hands on another woman? For what? Because of $50. But she paid you the $200 and you were yanking the hair. It was so hard for me to watch. It was so hard for me to watch. You should not put your hands on your children. You should not put your hands on your husband, on your wife. You keep your hands to yourself. If you get heated, walk out. Calm down. Assess the situation. You offered her wine. Since when are we offering alcohol in places of work? I have a sore throat. I'm not feeling well. No. But I'm here though. Why? We owe them so much. Our African American sisters, oh yes we do. We owe them a lot. Because what they've been through, we did not know. We are only coming back after the fact that they've cleared things up and they're still fighting for justice. You should be standing by them, in front of them, behind them, side by side, in allegiance. Instead, you're putting your stupid hands on her. Oh my God, sue mama. Sue, 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 sue for everything. And you open your illiterate mouth to say that I will shoot you too. How dare you? How dare you? The audacity of you. And it was only when the police came, separate all of you, and then cut you off to jail. The police go back and then the taxman go see whether she's paying her taxes. Finish her. Wipe her out. Let you be a lesson to every other African out there that is ill-treating our African American sisters. You have no right. You have no basis. I am livid. I am so livid. I am so mad. I did not know. I guess maybe in my mind, I just thought, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You are my first. When I see you, hey sis, how you doing? What you doing? Even here in England, if I find out that you're American, black American, how you doing, sis? Have you gotten all your things? Are you looking for this, that, and the other? Where are you from? Where are you from? Come on through. And that goes for my black and white American sisters, because I know how different it is here for you in London. A lot of you are married to Englishmen, or you're diplomats, you know, that kind of thing. For you to no. That's assault. That's kidnapping. And it will not be tolerated. It will not be tolerated. I wish I was the judge that would be handling this case. I would make you an example, and I would deport you. I would deport you, and I would make you an example. African women out here, do not speak your language, our language, in front of our African American sisters. It's bad manners. It's the same way you don't want them to be speaking German or whatever language when you go to different countries and you're the lone person there and you don't know anybody. They came to patronize your business. They came to put money in your pocket. They came to help you feed your family, the money of which you come and take to go home, the black tax. They are patronizing you. They could have easily gone somewhere else. But they said, well, you know what? Hey, let me come and get my hair did. Let me come and get my braids. You girls are supposed to be the girlies in the braiding world. They support you. But instead, you have the audacity to put your hand. That's the epitome of disrespect. That is why they feel that way. And I argued. I said, absolutely not. Why would we Africans be looking down on you African Americans? I used to think that. Why would you? No, that's not true. Until this story came and I realized that you have been doing this. That's another thing. This is not the first time you've done this. You've done this before and you've gotten away with it. Well, in the days of social media, and while I'm out here in these social media streets, you won't get away with it, because I will drag you from pillar to post. And you can go back to Africa, from whatever African part you are in, and you can do that there and see how they will beat you up to a pulp. You already know. We know. But you see, America, they got rules. And despite the fact that you think, you know what, I don't want to run deep. I feel as if there has to be a reset. There has to be a reset, America. You see, when white America ill-treats black America loses its respect. And somewhere, somehow, this African woman just felt, you ain't nobody. The people even here in America treat you some kind of way, so I get the liberty and the right to treat you just like that. And that's where you've made the mistake. That's where you've made the mistake. You're a complete and absolute idiot. It just came through me, and that's how I feel. And that's why America needs a reset. You need to really put some respect on black America. They've gone through so much, they've done so much, they've given so much, and they get little to nothing in return. And the disrespect now that you do it in front of others, and others think that they can disrespect them too. That's what this is all about. I'm so disgusted, and I'm not afraid. I will call it for what it is. This was bad. And the bigger picture is that America has to do right for all citizens, where it has to be equal. It really does have to be equal. And it's unfortunate, because I don't know who was there or whatever. You have to pull up. And I will always pull up. Because this is the world we are living behind for our children. And if we make mistakes, let us correct those mistakes. Let us be big enough to own up to those mistakes. And that's why I'm doing this episode. Do not forget to like, to subscribe, to hit the notification button, and I'll see you what? I'll see you sooner than later. And for those other African hairstylists out there, apologize. You have to, because she put us in this mess. You have to apologize and make it a point that you never ill-treat our African American sisters like this ever again. Even to raise your voice to them. Don't you ever. My God, I am so excited. I am so excited, my darlings. We have officially launched the FDV website, and we have what? We've got products, we've got merch, we've got t-shirts, we've got tote bags. I am so excited. A lot of you said, Fumi, when are the t-shirts coming? And I want to tell you that I am terribly humbled. I had launched this exclusively at the meet and greet, and for the life of me, I did not know that we would sell out. I had no idea. So I had to put the money back into the business so that I could get some more t-shirts and tote bags for you. And I want to say what a journey this has been. The 2 t-shirts that I have, and I'm wearing one now with the v-neck, and I measured it so that it comes right down. Whether you're big busted, whether you're small busted, it will come right down to the center without opening with the bust. And darlings, I have what is delayed is not denied, because everything started much later in my life. I got married at 40. I had Adrian at 48. I started YouTube at 45. I started my business at 55. And so I want you guys to know that what is delayed is absolutely what is not denied. And so I made these for you in white as well as in black. It is tagless because I react to tags. We have t-shirts where you have no tags, and these go all the way from an extra large to an extra small. Some of you will be wondering, Fumi, what size are you wearing? I am wearing an extra small. We also have it in black for you, so let me show you. What is delayed is not denied. There you go. So whatever your preference, if you like white, if you like black, go right ahead. I love both. It is absolutely fabulous. Everybody, anybody can wear this. And just look at how it goes all the way down. I love it. So it covers your bottom for those of you that are conscious. You can also tuck it in halfway as well. Make it loose, loungy with your jeans. And then you can roll it up. You can style it any which way that you like. I love it because you can also layer it underneath your suits because it's getting colder now, and the quality is absolutely what? Absolutely fabulous. And for my ladies that are double X, you can get the extra large because it is that big. You're going to love them. Super soft. Put them in the wash. They don't shrink. They don't shift. They don't shed. I put a lot of work into this because it was really personal. And I wanted again to send a message that what is delayed is never denied. And that means that you're only prepping yourself for greatness. It will come to you with such greatness. The next t-shirt that I made was eating my salads and minding my business. I loved it. And that's how I got here, in essence. I ate my salads. I began to really have a healthier lifestyle. A healthier lifestyle, not only physically, but emotionally and mentally. Meaning that what no longer served me, I no longer wanted. I think that I just thought I can just bash myself around. I can abuse myself. I can ill-treat myself. You don't say beautiful things to yourself. But I would say it to everybody else. Oh girl, you're fabulous, gorgeous, this, that. I never said it to myself. And I began to realize that, Fumi, you know what? In the eating your salads is a representation of really taking a healthier stance to all of you, to everything of you. And salads are healthy, but you have the mental, you have the emotional. So I started speaking positively to myself. It was amazing. It really was amazing. I got more confident. and I really began to love myself. And in part was when I started to say, Fumi, wear your natural hair. You are beautiful. You say it to others, you don't say it to yourself. And when I started to say it to myself, I began to have more confidence. I also realized that, Fumi, you don't have to be in any negative spaces, negative anywhere, because what? I am healthier. Hence the eating my salads. The minding my business was amazing, because the more I minded my business, the more time I had to be productive with my life. Isn't that a trip? Oh my God. That is the real meaning of this. Mind my business. So I really wasn't into the gossip. I really wasn't into unproductive conversation. I sat at a table, and every girl, lady, woman, female at that table was a CEO. When I tell you, we talked about production, we talked about fulfillment centers, we talked about where you can get better fabrics from Prague, from Portugal, from Bangladesh, from this, from that. I was rejuvenated, and I realized that, for me, when you stay away from stuff that does not serve you and is not productive to you, you truly mind your business. And I became a better mom. I became a better wife. I spent more time with the family. I enjoyed Adrian right across the board. That is a representation, because you are weeding out what no longer serves you mentally, emotionally, physically. Eating my salads and minding my business. They also come in an extra small, and it goes all the way to an extra large, and it's a bigger, loungier size. That's another thing, because I have been different sizes on this channel. Bigger busted, smaller busted. I've been curvy. I've been a limousine girl, and I loved every stage of me. I did. I really did. And that was why I said, I'm going to make it a loose fit. Why? Because if you're a curvy girl, it will suit you. If you're a slimmer girl, it will suit you. If you're an athletic girl, it will suit you. It's no longer what you look like. Truly, it's how you feel. And my limousine girls and my curvy girls, do you know, at that stage was one of my happiest times of my life, because it was when I gave birth to Adrian. This body created life, when I was told so many times that it couldn't. And that was how I really realized, it became so clear to me that, woman, you're amazing. Men can wear it too, my darling boys. I will come out with a crew neck, but I thought, let me come out with a V-neck so that you can put all of your jewelry. That's another thing. You can put all of your jewelry, you can put all of your necklaces. It's just enough for it to show. It is just enough. When I tell you, this took so long, and it's plain in front, and you got the message in the back. You see, when you're walking away, clicking in your heels, that's the message. I lived for it. So those are the t-shirts, my darlings. If they sell out, don't panic. Don't panic. I will order some more, okay? And then we have what? We have our tote bag. We have our tote bag with the thicker straps that you can carry with you, and you can take this to the gym. It's a sports bag. You can take it to the gym. You can take it to the supermarket. You can take it to work. It's got the logos on both ends. And I'm going to show you something also. You have a magnetic clip, so you can clip it in. It will hold in together. Also, when you pull it apart, you will have the label also in the bag, and then you've got a big purse right here to put all of your keys. But guess what? Multi-purpose, my darling. You can also fold this bag. So I'm going to show you as is. You just turn it in like so on both sides. There you go. You fold it. Guess what? You fold it into the opening pochette. And there you go. There you go. So you can have this as an extra shopping bag. You can have this as an extra bag when you're going anywhere, even on the airport, when you're traveling. It's so handy. So handy. It's a canvas bag. It is absolutely washable. It does not change. And we have it in pink. We have it in orange. We have it in sky blue, of which I live and love. Yes, and then we also have it in ice cream, because I love ice cream and I also love yogurt. So baby girl, you are looking absolutely cute. I hope you enjoy these, my darlings. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Thank you for riding with me. This is just the beginning, because the bras are coming, the slips are coming, the panties are coming, the makeup, the skincare, the Afro hair care kit is coming. It's all coming, my darling. This is a black-owned brand, and I am self-funded. My financier is my wonderful husband. Thank you. Thank you, Ula. Thank you for the unconditional love and support. I could never do any of this without him. You're so generous. And God bless you. And God bless you too, my beautiful Fumi Nation. And I am so excited. The link is below. And I will be sharing how to wear the t-shirts, different styles, different suits for you. Thank you so very much. God bless. Bye-bye. Yay! We have launched. We have launched. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm just so excited. I am so excited. I am what? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.